Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, but let's be honest, mostly gentlemen, to WWF Attitude here on Retro Wrestling Reviews. I'm William, and I'm here to play some red hot retro wrestling video game action. Um, we are kicking off today with the challenge mode, the career mode in this one. We're going to be playing through um, a singles career. I didn't realize you could do tag team career. That's interesting. So yeah, we're going to do a singles career, and I've hemmed and hawed over who to play through as. Um, but the one I keep coming back to, and it's the one I'm going to play as, unless inspiration strikes me here as I scroll down the list. I kind of just want to go down the list and remind myself of everyone who's in the game. We're going to be playing as Mankind, just because I love me some Mick Foley. As you can see the layout on this one, you'll get the calendar. We play through house shows. There's the Shotgun Saturday Night show. We've got Raw is War on Mondays. You've got Heat on Sundays, and we've got a pay-per-view every month. There's three tiers. We're currently on the Euro Belt 1, um, and my first match is a Pinfalls Count Anywhere match with Mark Henry. Going to watch the entrances for the first match here. I love Mankind's theme song. One of Jim Johnson's best efforts. Wreck, it's called. It's just a great song. I do like that the entrances have got so much character. Another new way of entering the ring too, roll in and under the bottom rope, and he kind of waddles to the ring, and it's good stuff. That you can really the fabric textures on his shirt and his trousers, they're not, it's not great, is it? But let's not be too hard on this. I am delighted that he's got his sexual chocolate theme song. This is funny, but in the last video you'll recall, or one of the last videos, you'll recall that I changed in the settings the language options to teen. If you leave it on everyone, he doesn't come out to sexual chocolate. I forget which theme song he has. I think it might be D'Lo Brown's theme song. But if you change it to teen, he comes out to sexual chocolate.
Mankind is the master of madness, mayhem, malice, even cruelty. Now you'll feel the power of the world's strongest man.
I do wonder if Mankind's pre-match taunt and his catchphrase stuff, I do wonder if that was maybe written before his big babyface turn, because that was very, deranged 1999 Mankind, or 1997 Mankind, I should say. I'm off to a strong start here. Oh, Mark Henry throwing one of his legendary drop kicks. So yeah, it's been a little while since I've played this game. As I'm playing it now, it's been about a week or so since my last session. I've just had a lot going on at home. I mentioned that I'd moved house recently in one of my earlier videos, so yeah, there's been a lot to sort out. But I am delighted to get some time to sit back down with this game. There's a real nostalgia buzz from this game, but in general, I do actually think this game has aged way better than I thought it was going to. I am really enjoying playing it. Let's see what other moves I've got as Mankind. So this is the first time I've played as Mankind. I did a couple of practice matches, but this is my first. I've not done any practice matches with Mankind off camera or anything like that. Let's go for a leg drag. That feels interesting and new. But he's just immediately taking me down with a delayed vertical suplex. Okay, leg drag. Oh man, Mark Henry is a force to be reckoned with. I've left the difficulty setting on medium. I've not turned it down at all. Maybe I should have, as this is way more even than I wanted it to be. I do wonder if maybe I wonder if the wrestlers are any better in the challenge mode than they are in, or in career mode, sorry, than they are in just the straight up versus matches. Because this is the main gameplay mode of the game. I do keep hitting the same moves over and over again. I'm going to try and do something different. Okay, let's try that DDT. Nope. I'm still not quite fast enough with my fingers. It is very cold. As I'm recording this, it's like -1 outside, so it's very cold. My fingers are a little stiff.
Sexual chocolate. In trouble now. Get up.
I'm enjoying Shane McMahon and Jerry Lawler on commentary too. Let's get another. Let's get a look at the tie-up move list. So, oh, pile driver, a nice easy 2-1-2. Let's try that. I love a pile driver. There we go. Beautiful. That was a nice pile driver too. I can't tell what the crowd are chanting for me. Is it Dude Love? I think they're chanting. The other face of Foley. It's funny because I think that every wrestling fan of a certain generation thinks back really fondly on the 1998 Royal Rumble, specifically Mick Foley entering 3 times as all 3 of his characters, which is a great spot. I think that is a really good spot. The crowd are now chanting chocolate for Mark Henry. Oh, he's going to the top rope. Yeah. This is way more even than I want it to be. I am. I am getting whipped in a bad way. I do wonder what Mick's finishing move is. I assume it's the mandible claw. Oh man, he's throwing me around. Hopefully that's a move that I can win by submission with. I've never won by submission in this game or in Warzone for that matter. I never did figure out how to do it. Okay. This is pretty even. He's putting up a good fight. You see them drifting closer to the ropes. I wonder if that is just a graphical glitch or if that is intentional, like he's trying to get to the ropes to break the hold. It's quite impressive if it is trying to get to the ropes. Jeez. He is whipping my butt. I like that DDT. I need to back away when I hit a move. I really need to get used to that. I mean, he's bleeding a lot more than I am. Okay. Let's try the bulldog. Okay, I like that.
Uncanny power bite, Mick Foley. Look out! Give it up! The fans are going crazy. There's no accounting for taste, Shane.
And another bulldog. Okay, let's see what my finishing move is. So, mandible claw. And I've got the double arm DDT. Okay, so I can use either. And they're both basically the same combination, but with different face buttons. Let's go for the mandible claw and see if I can win by submission. There it is. Beautiful. I can't tell what the crowd are chanting again. Is it the end? Yeah, great. I win by submission. Do you know it? A little bit of trivia, but the first time Mankind ever used Mr. Socko with the mandible claw was in a match with Mark Henry. There you go. I'm full of trivia like that. Is it interesting? Who's to say? My wife doesn't think so. Alright, a dominant performance. And now we're on to Steve Blackman, the lethal weapon. What is this music they're using for the house show? I quite like it. No entrances this time, straight into the match, I think. I'm excited to get to the action, and there's only so many times I can watch the entrances. They're all, the songs are great, but they're all pretty similar.
Who am I? I don't know. Out of the ring, you will go. I accept all challengers.
Steve Blackman, not famous for his charisma, but I was always a fan. Oh, he's starting off strong. Oh man, I am definitely feeling the pinch, the
Mankind
hard
took the worst
difficulty.
of that one.
I'm going to try and just use some different moves, and that's the thing I want. I don't want this to all be too samey, so I'm going to do my best to explore the move list, and there will be two or three moves that I keep coming back to, I'm sure, but in general, I want to
Rocking horse.
try and use different stuff.
Steve Blackman takes the ride.
Jeez. I say jeez a lot, don't I?
They lock
It's a bit
horns.
Morty from Rick and Morty. I don't. It's just I'm trying not to swear. I do I do swear quite a lot in real life, but I'm trying not to swear in these videos. Maybe I should swear more. Okay.
They tie up. Steve Blackman lost his balance.
Try to freshen it up a little bit. That DDT's come in handy.
Steve
Okay,
Blackman
that
in
running
trouble
clothesline.
now.
I'm having a lot more success with that. I feel like that was a move that got blocked a lot in Warzone, but in Attitude it seems to be a little bit more forgiving. Oh, that's cool.
That
That was
impact
like a
sends a
double leg
steam
takedown and
right out of him.
mounted right hand, sort of like the Fez press without the jump.
Say goodnight
Just some
to
straight up.
Black.
Well, I mean, I was going to
Smart
say I
move
just
by Big
kicked him in the
Swole.
dick a couple of
Nice
times and then
control.
he hit me with a low blow. That seems fair.
Mixing it up.
That wasn't what I was going for. I should probably stop and take a look at the move list rather than
Steve
trusting
Blackman takes
my
another
memory.
punch.
So let's see, what have I not used yet? What's the knee to face? What's knee to face sounds fairly um, effective in a fight, you know? Let's go for it.
Mankind
I
was
think he was
just a
standing
little
too
too
far away.
cocky.
And now he's throwing me around. Jeez. There it is. Yeah, I mean, does what it says on the tin. That was very much a knee to the face.
That's the way to do it.
You know, A for effort as
This
far as
crowd is
telling the
going
truth.
bananas. Mankind is really putting on a show tonight.
Now they're chanting Sokko. Okay, what else have I not used? The Bulldog, the pile driver was good. I've done a couple of DDTs. I think I've pretty much exhausted this. Let's go to a behind waist lock. Does that work? Beautiful. Okay, I can do a roll up pin. That's fun. Side Russian leg sweep. Let's do that. Good
Mankind takes him
stuff.
down hard. Uh-oh. They hooked it up.
Yeah, there we go. I've done way
Steve
better than I
Blackman
did against
slips.
Mark Henry. Way better than I did against Mark Henry. I guess Mark Henry is the world's strongest man, but then Steve Blackman is the lethal weapon. He should, you know.
Can I get a witness on that? Good night. Come on, get up.
Let's go for the mandible claw again because I enjoyed that. Boom. There it is, right in the jaw, right in the gullet. So yeah, I still don't totally understand how the submission mechanic works. I guess that it just counts up to 10, and if he's going to break it, then he'll break it before it gets to 10. So it's just, is he worn down? Much like with the pin, he has to be worn down enough for the ref to count to 3. For the submissions, I think they have to be worn down enough for the ref to count to 10, I guess. I'm basing that on nothing. That's just an educated guess. Okay, let's keep them. Oh, Taka Michinoku. So he isn't in you'll recall he wasn't on the roster list for this game. But I do know I've checked between videos and he is on the list of people I unlock. So as I reach each milestone in the career mode, I'll unlock more and more people. And there's some names on that list that I'm excited to see and some that I'm not particularly bothered about. But Taka Michinoku is one of my longtime boys. You know, I'm really excited to see Taka to the point where I might leave his entrance in just because I really want to see his music. Awesome. I'll edit out Mankind's entrance, but I'm leaving this in for sure. Oh, he's getting booed. I wonder why he's in the game as a heel. God, I love Taka Michinoku. One of my favourite Attitude Era themes, an underrated classic in my opinion. That's pretty cool. I'm really excited that he's in the game. I knew he was. I had this weird memory that he was in the game, but I guess I just have to unlock him first, which hopefully winning the European title means I will.
I've fallen through tables, wrapped in barbed wire, and slammed onto thumbtacks. Want to play? I am a true champion.
Great. So good. Okay. So I've commented on this in other videos too, but you can see that all the character models are the exact same size. So like legendary light heavyweight champion Taka Michinoku is pretty much the same build and height as the 300 and something pound, 6'4" whatever beast Mick Foley. Like these two men are nowhere near the same size in real life, but in this game they are exactly the same size, which is going to be fun when I get to people like the Undertaker and
I
Kane.
know the meaning of the word madness.
Because I'm going to do a video showing off the create a character suite in this game, and I did toy with making Big Show because I just thought he would be quite appropriate for this time period of like late 1998, early 1999, where this game is set. I thought that would be he'd be a good choice because he debuted in February 1999, but the character models are all the same size. So do I really want to bother making Big Show if he's going to be the exact same size as Taka Michinoku? Kind of defeats the purpose, no?
Takamichinoku is out of it. You got him down? Kick him.
Man, I've demolished him. Less than a minute in, and he's orange, borderline red. I wonder if Mark Henry, maybe he was just there to kind of gatekeep and scare me off. Like I had a hard time beating beating Mark.
Manhandling Takamichinoku.
Oh, he's got those counters though, those light heavyweight champion counters. I'm going to assume the light heavyweight championship isn't in this game, but for kayfabe purposes, we're going to say that Taka is the light heavyweight champion.
What a move. Come on.
I'm just trying to stun him so I can do a finishing move. To be honest. Like I love Taka, but if I can beat him quickly, then I beat him. We'll try the double arm DDT on him rather than the mandible claw, out of respect. Well, that's a neck breaker. That's not what I was trying to do.
This one was over a long time ago, Shane.
Let's double check that move. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I pressed it right. That punch turned him around. Okay, so I kind of made to go for the hold there, but he kicked me before I got a chance. Jeez, he's quick. He's very quick. Okay.
I love the taste of my own blood.
There we go. Double arms ADT, and he just no sold it. He just no sold it. As my friend Matty said in the Al Snow Steve Austin match I played, the old Austin Aries cell of just I hit the stunner and he immediately got back up. This is irritating, but at the same time I'm quite happy to let Taka show off his own movesets. I should have just went for the mandible claw. Yeah, you show off Taka. I don't mind. Pair of DDTs. Okay. One more time. Okay, I mean I've hit my finisher twice, and he just keeps countering. You all saw it. You were all witnesses. I'm going to beat him after this suplex, but I hit my finisher twice. My health meter is full. The crowd are chanting for me. His health meter is empty. It was a fairly dominant victory over light heavyweight champion and all-around boy Taka Michinoku.